Hugh, go ahead.
Thank you, Wolf. Governor Huckabee, 10 minutes ago, you blasted President Obama for destabilizing Iraq. You hit former Secretary of State Clinton for supporting the Muslim Brotherhood in Egypt. But you have said recently you would sanction countries that don't join the fight aggressively against ISIS. Having had an administration that has effectively undermined our friends and emboldened our foes, why would you start sanctioning those who are not yet on our side against ISIS?
Well, what we've done is we've created an impossible atmosphere. This administration has put more pressure on Israel to stop building bedrooms in Judea and Samaria than they put on the Iranians to stop building a nuclear bomb. And I'm just simply pointing out the obvious, that we need to recognize who our friends are, who our enemies are. I'm convinced, Hugh,
which countries are those, Governor, that you would sanction?
Well, first of all, it would be the Iranians. I would never have entered into this deal. I don't know why on God's earth that the senators gave it so that it was easier for Obama to have the agreement than it would be to make it a treaty.
That's an easy give. Are you going to sanction any of our allies who say, no, this isn't our fight, we're going to let you do this, or are you going to leave our allies alone? For example, Indonesia, Malaysia, other Muslim countries. Will you leave them alone?
I would make sure that there was some economic pressure put on them. Why not? Why should we fund every single battle against radical Islam? Why should we stand back and watch Israel get targeted, the United States get targeted, and we watch with people, if their hands in their pocket, and their hands in our pocket, because we're getting them a lot of money, and let's say your hands can be in your pocket, you can stand still, but your hands aren't going to be in our pockets anymore. We're not going to give you another dime unless you engage the battle with us. We're not sending our sons and daughters and grandsons and granddaughters to war to fight for your interest. You either get in with us or be on your own. But
Senator Graham, I just named two Islamic countries. Senator Graham, I just named two Islamic countries that are allies that he suggested we sanction. Is that the appropriate approach to this war?
No. What I would do is I would try to make friends throughout the world to destroy a common threat to the world. These people are religious Nazis. Most people in Islam don't buy what they're selling. I've told you 1,000 times that I would partner with the Arabs in Turkey, but the reason they don't partner with Obama is they just don't trust him. Do you think they would trust me? I know them all. I've been working for a decade to figure out how to win this war. To my good friend Ted Cruz, please ask him the following question. You say you would keep Assad in power. I will tell you that is the worst possible thing that could come out of an American leader's mouth. It would be disastrous. His favorite movie is apparently Princess Bride. Ted, getting in bed with Iran and Russia to save Assad is inconceivable.
Senator Santorum, let me ask you.
Princess Buttercup would not like this.
Senator Santorum, let me ask you the opposite of getting in